Hello everyone, welcome to another Sword of Convallaria video. This quick guide is on Tristan. Hope you enjoy. First off, Tristan's trait, Crimson Fury. Applicable to all stars. Before attacking, if the target has shield, the character's damage is increased by 30% and dispels 6 shield from the target. When dealing AoE damage, the physical damage dealt is considered magical damage. At the start of the battle, the character additionally possesses Crimson Fury. When used, enters Berserk state, can only used up to 1 time per battle. At 1 star, after casting Crimson Fury, triggers unlimited resolve lasting until the start of next turn. Berserk state lasts for 2 turns. Changes to the previous star. At 2 star, the crit and crit damage increase by 10%. At 3 star, Berserk state lasts for additionally 1 more turn. At 4 star, unlimited resolve lasts for additionally 1 more turn. Crit and crit damage increase additionally by 10%. At 5 star, Berserk state lasts for additionally 1 more turn. Non-instant skills cooldown is reduced by 2 turns. NRG cost is reduced by 1. Her initial skill, Explosive Luckside Dust. This initial skill inflicts AoE damage and AoE level 2 attribute debuff. This is useful at low levels. With so many useful skills Tristan can bring to a fight, more than likely you won't be using this initial skill a lot. In an AoE situation, Tristan can equip Blazing Blood, Controlled Demolition and One Punch Barrel. Now for her rank 1 skills. On the left we have Furious Pursuit, on the right we have Knockback Pursuit. Furious Pursuit skill deals a lot more single target damage compared to Knockback Pursuit. In addition, you will be sacrificing 20% of her current HP for the Pursuit attack. This has synergy with her Blazing Blood passive skill. Depending on the state, she gains more damage from adding magical attack to physical attack. If you require a knockback skill for a specific situation, you can make use of her Fervent Lunge and Fervent Headbutt skill. My personal preference is left Furious Pursuit. Next, for her rank 3 skills, on the left we have Fervent Lunge, on the right we have Blazing Blood. Both skills are vital for Tristan, especially Blazing Blood for its attack buff of adding a percentage of magical attack to physical attack. When Crimson Fury is used, the effect of Blazing Blood is doubled due to Berserk state, which Tristan can utilize fully from sacrificing 90% of her HP. Fervent Lunge and Fervent Headbutt skill switch are both instant skills. Fervent Lunge enables her to reposition herself and self-gain damage 2 buff. Fervent Headbutt provides knockback capability and damage as well. Personal preference are both, and this requires 1 Constellar. This is a rank 3 skill showcase on Fervent Lunge with the skill switch Fervent Headbutt. For Tristan's rank 5 skills, on the left we have Street Style, on the right we have Defense Range Attack. For the reaction skill, Tristan is a melee destroyer unit. As such, Street Style reaction skill suits her very well with damage mitigations. Additionally, if being struck back, she counters with 70% physical damage 1 time per round. Defense range attack can be useful against her weakness, which are ranged Watcher units. But in comparison, Street Style outweighs it in usefulness. My personal preference is left Street Style. Next, for her rank 7 skills. On the left we have One Punch Barrel, on the right we have Controlled Demolition. One Punch Barrel is Tristan's ultimate skill. Through her trait, AoE damage which is physical will be considered magical damage. As such, depending on the situation, you can have a physical focused single target build or a AoE focused magical damage build. While not in Berserk state, Tristan teleports to the closest ally within 4 tiles. This enables her to deal damage and return to a safe location. I would suggest taking the left skill, and depends on your preference to use a Castella on the right. The more useful skills you have, the easier for Tristan to have a flexible build. This is a showcase for rank 7 skills. On the left we have One Punch Barrel, on the right we have Controlled Demolition. Controlled Demolition is excellent for inflicting vulnerable 2 debuff along with piercing damage. For the triggering conditions for Controlled Demolition skill, on the left, is triggered when enemy is attacked. On the right, Controlled Demolition is triggered at the start of Tristan's next turn. For her rank 9 skills, on the left we have Sealing Attack, on the right we have Fatal Attack. Both basic attack skills are acceptable depending on the situation. Will most likely be used during the downtime of Tristan's ultimate skill or after Blizzard's state has ended. I prefer Tristan to deal more damage and leave the debuffing role to other units. As such, I lean towards right skill Fatal Attack as it deals more damage. Finally, for Tristan's rank 11 skills. On the left we have Family, on the right we have Destructive Storm. Currently, Family is Tristan's exclusive skill and offers a wide range of skill kits. Other than providing assisting cover in healthy state, she gets the benefit of being assisting cover from other allies in her dying state. It also gives attack 2 and damage reduction 2 buffs when triggered. Destructive Storm is usable by both Tristan and Dantalion. While it deals a wide AoE damage, it costs 3 NRG and has a 2-turn cooldown. Family skill offers more benefits and creates more flexibility for a different Tristan build. My personal preference is left, Family. For Tristan's skill summary, my personal preference will be the one that has Tristan's unit icon. Rank 3 will have a Castella on the right skill. For rank 7, you can choose to use a Castella depending on your playstyle preference. Rank 9 is up to player preference. For her builds and skill loadouts, the first one is a single target focus build, able to dish out hard-hitting single target physical damage, good for one turn kill with Crimson Fury and Blizzard state. The second is a mixed damage with AoE build. Other than repositioning with Fervent Launch, she is able to deal both physical and magical damage. The third is an AoE focus build. She is able to inflict AoE vulnerable to debuff as well as AoE piercing damage and magical AoE damage. The fourth is a general support build. Foregoing her hard-hitting attacks, she is able to provide assisting cover, attack 2 and damage reduction 2 buff, inflict vulnerable 2 debuff, and reposition herself with knockback capabilities. For her equipment, heavy weapon. Brutal Axe is a top contender if the enemy has a lot of defense. It synergizes well with Crimson Fury. Gale Sword is a top contender as well when paired with Justice Tarot and crit buffs. Tuning Hammer is a good general choice of weapon if the above two are unavailable. Tuning Hammer is able to AoE dispels buff from enemies. Hollow Axe is an acceptable weapon for dealing damage if the above all weapons are found missing. For Tristan's possible trinkets depending on the situation. Blood Luckside Amulet is the top choice for AoE magical focus build. It's able to deal a lot of damage in Crimson Fury and Blizzard state for one punch burial skill. Roaring Flint and Flying Blade Arm Guard. These two are acceptable trinkets for Tristan. With Gale Sword equipped, you are able to trigger the additional crit damage bonus with the Gale instant skills. Origin and Maverick's Coat. Both are acceptable trinkets that boost Tristan's attack. Maverick's Coat requires Tristan to be 4 tiles away from allies to work. For the engraving, we have Sword +1. This is a top choice of engraving for Tristan. The increase in attack buffs both physical and magical which Tristan can benefit. The stats for engraving you're looking for is physical attack followed by magical attack. For her possible tarots, a top contender will be the Magician for Tristan as it buffs both single target and more on AoE damage. Temptation of the Devil is a general top choice tarot for the increase in attack that affects both physical and magical attack. Verdict of Justice is a useful tarot especially when paired with Red Order tactics for heavy single target damage. The stats that you're looking for in the tarot are physical attack followed by magical attack. That's it for Tristan's quick guide. Thanks for watching.